How's it going, guys? It's Rad. So yeah, the Monday Night Raw review from last night. So let's get this started. So Raw starts off with an elimination qualifying chamber match right off the bat. We got Bray Wyatt versus boring fuckface Roman Reigns. So Bray comes out, he gets a great pop from the crowd. Roman comes out, he gets fucking booed. Boring match back and forth. In the end, Roman Reigns hits a spear on Bray Wyatt and gets the 3 count for the win. You know, it's a typical match. You know, Bray Wyatt's moves were good. His offense was great. The reverse senton. You know, everything Bray Wyatt does is good. Roman, you know, his boring offense, you know, the boring drop kick, the 10 clotheslines of shit, the stupid man punch. You know, punches, kicks, utter clotheslines. You get the idea. And for once, Roman didn't botch a fucking spear again. After the match, though, so Roman is officially in the Elimination Chamber match at Elimination Chamber. He's in with Cena, Braun Strowman, Elias Samson. So, yeah, that all but confirms that Roman's winning. Who cares about the other two? So, yeah, next up. So, actually, after that, Matt Hardy would get in the ring, and he would actually go after Bray Wyatt. Because you know, the feud's not over yet. The feud continues. And then Matt Hardy standing tall at the end. So, yeah. After that, we get a tag team match. We get Carl Anderson and Finn Balor of the Balor Club against the Revival. Really good match back and forth. In the end, Finn Balor hits the coup de grace on Dash Wilder and gets the 3 count for the win. So, Balor Club stands tall again. After that, we get a segment. We get Kurt Angle coming out to the ring, as Kurt Angle is going to officially introduce the 5 other competitors in the Raw Women's Championship Elimination Chamber match. We know one of the competitors is Alexa Bliss. He was about to announce the other 5. So the first of the 5 competitors, the 5 competitors are Bayley, Mandy Rose, Sonya Deville, Mickie James, and the legit fraud Sasha Banks. You wondering where's Nia Jax? Then Kurt Angle announces that at Elimination Chamber, Nia Jax will face Asuka, and the winner, and if Nia Jax can win the match, she will be added to the Women's Championship match at Mania, and it becomes a triple threat. Then Alexa Bliss comes out. She goes on about saying that this is unfair, and why does she have to defend her title, but Brock Lesnar doesn't? Well, one, you ever seen Brock Lesnar's contract? Brock only shows up on the days he's contracted to show up and he's getting paid. If Brock's not getting paid to show up, he ain't coming. Plus, then Kurt Angle mentions that Brock just defended his title at the Rumble, and that Alexa Bliss hasn't defended her title on TV since October at TLC, because Survivor Series, she was in a Champions vs. Champions match with Charlotte Flair. Raw didn't have a pay-per-view in December, and January, all the women were in the Rumble match, so she and Charlotte got the night off. Makes sense. And then Kurt Angle told Alexa there's no way she's weaseling out. And Alexa's demanding that the women be treated equal as the men. Like, if you're in a fucking, you just main event, the women's just main evented the Rumble. They are being treated as equals. They just main evented a Big 5 pay-per-view. Get out of here with that garbage, Alexa. Fuck off. So then Kurt leaves the ring. After that, we get another Elimination Chamber qualifying match. We get the Intercontinental Champion, The Miz, versus Apollo Cruz, the Titus Worldwide. You know, Miz goes on, cuts a promo about how he's going to win the Chamber match, beat Brock Lesnar, and be the first ever be the first man to hold the Universal and Intercontinental titles at the same time. That would be cool to see, but sadly, that ain't gonna happen. We already know Roman's winning. Need I say more? So yeah, it was actually a pretty good match back and forth. In the end, Miz throws Apollo Cruz, you know, his package, into the top rope. Miz hits the skull-crushing finale and gets the 3 count for the win. So now the Miz is in the Chamber match. We also had next, we have a boring cruiserweight tag team match. We got Cedric Alexander and Mustafa Ali versus Drew Gulak and Noam Dar. And now the Cruiserweight Show 205 Live, they have a new general manager. And they already announced a tournament will take place to determine a new Cruiserweight champion now that Enzo Amore is officially stripped of the title since he got fired. Which made no goddamn sense. It's like, why fire somebody when they're champion? Just have them drop the belt and then fire them. Like, it doesn't fucking matter who wins the title. They're not a worthy champion no matter what. And really, that division is fucked. The match itself, who gives a fuck? I could care fucking less. So yeah, next up we get a women's match. We get Asuka versus Bayley. It was actually a pretty good match, back and forth. You know, Asuka got a great pop from the crowd. Bayley came out, teenage Juno. You know, the only pop she got is from her fucking 12-year-old fans. Like, her fan base is almost the equivalent of a Justin Bieber fan base. You know, actually a decent match back and forth. Really good moves. You know, Bayley did have a couple good moves on the outside. In the end, Asuka would lock in the armbar and make Bayley tap out to get the submission victory. And correct me if I'm wrong, fans, but I think that's the first time in Bayley's career, since she's been in WWE, that she's tapped out. Like, every other time she's lost by submission, it was either by passing out or some shit. But I think that's the first time she ever tapped out. I think she may have tapped out in that Asuka in her 30-minute Iron Women match against Sasha Banks about 2015. You have to correct me if I'm wrong. So yeah, Asuka still undefeated. Both Asuka and Bayley shake hands, showing great sportsmanship, I guess. So next up, we're supposed to get a tag team title match between Sheamus and Cesaro and Seth Rollins and Jason Jordan. Before the match, Seth Rollins went to go see Jason Jordan. Jason Jordan is complaining that he's having neck issues again and that he can't compete, when really he looks like he's fine. And guess who decides to come in for Jason Jordan? Boring fuckface Roman Reigns comes in. So it's now the Bar versus the Shield. Seth Rollins comes out, he gets a great pop. The Bar comes out, they get a good pop. Roman comes out, he gets booed again. Yeah, we're getting boring fuckface twice in one night. Yeah, Roman fans, convince me that Vince isn't shoving him down our throats. Convince me now, motherfuckers. Convince me. It was an okay match because Seth Rollins was good. He was able to carry Roman's ass. Like, it was a pretty good match. It was a pretty okay match. Not good. Not good because of Roman Reigns. The match would end with Jason Jordan coming out at ringside, and what he would do is that when Sheamus and Cesaro would get in his face while Seth and Roman are in the ring, Jason Jordan, being the fucking idiot that he is, shoves Sheamus, forcing the DQ. So the Bar was going to win regardless. So in other words, Jason Jordan just costed Seth Rollins the tag titles. Then backstage, Seth Rollins goes after Jason Jordan, asking what the hell was he doing. Coming out to saying how Jason Jordan's faking an injury. And then Seth saying, be lucky it isn't me that's injuring your neck. And then Kurt Angle tells Jason Jordan to go home. And then Jason Jordan tried to act like a millennial by saying, he's not supposed to say that to me. And then Kurt told him, I said go home, damn it. He yelled, I say go home, damn it. Damn, Kurt being a fucking dad. Damn, Kurt, you got this dad thing down pat. Being a dad to his annoying kid. You are going home, and that is final, Jason. Now sit down and eat your fucking vegetables. So yeah, next up we get Nia Jax against a local jobber. Why are we giving Nia Jax jobbers? Give her fucking competition. Nia squashes her easily. What else is there to say? We also find out that next week, there's going to be a fatal 4-way match between Finn Balor, Bray Wyatt, Apollo Cruz, and some more. And Matt Hardy. And they will be in a fatal 4-way match, and the winner gets the 6th and final spot of the Elimination Chamber match. So it's a second chance match. Next week on Raw. We get to our main event. It's a triple threat match. Elias Sampson is in the ring, comes out to the ring. He's in with his guitar doing a song. It's a triple threat match where the winner enters the chamber match last. They get the 6th and final entry. So yeah, Elias Sampson kind of promo saying he'd rather be anywhere but here. He said he'd rather be in Minneapolis with those, or Philadelphia with the Eagles. Then fuckboy Buckethead Super Cena's music hits. John Cena sucks song, gets booed out of fucking building. Braun Strowman comes out, gets a good pop. So that's it. So that's the match. Braun Strowman, John Cena, and Elias Sampson. The winner gets to enter the chamber match last. It was a good, decent match back and forth. You know, John Cena doing the same old shit, shoulder tackles, the merchandise shuffle, which looks cringy as fuck. Match would end with Braun Strowman hit a couple power slams on Cena. Then Elias would throw Braun out of the ring and pin Cena to get the 3 count for the win. So Elias Sampson will enter the chamber match last. So yeah, we know one of the entries already. Because in the chamber match, the 4 entries that come in are random. Well, now we know Elias is entering last. But after a match, Braun Strowman would do post-match assault. And he'd hit a couple power slams on Elias Sampson. So yeah, Kurt, you're gonna say, are you? So yeah, and Michael Pohl this week for one was on commentary to say Braun crossed the line this week. Oh, you don't say he crosses the line after a match when he does post-match assault, but you'll say he crosses the line in a last man standing match when he was doing his fucking job. Hypocrisy at its best. Fucking hypocrisy at its best. So yeah, Raw rating. Elias pins Cena. That's great. Roman competed twice. That's going to affect the rating. You know, 4 out of 10 is my rating. Raw gets a 4 out of 10. So yeah, that's all I got to say. Hope everyone has a great day. By the way, I'm doing a special NASCAR video. Special NASCAR video since the NASCAR season starts up this weekend at Daytona Speed Week. So yeah, that's all I got to say. Hope everyone has a great day, and yeah, peace out.